First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Bakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the brother and I came out there and that's pushing the truth at his best and with sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This your brother, Kanaya Wakar from GMS, Louisiana Saints. I want to do a little small sit down on I'd rather be a martyr for the truth than die the death of a 2/3. Alright? Because it's coming to that time, this is the year Karagma, the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, and our Heavenly Father and our great King, Yahweh Shai, he spoke of these times, alright? So the same thing that happened to our King is going to happen to the brothers in this fold, alright? Lord willing, and I'm not one. But I'm gonna start with that precept in Matthew. Shalakia. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 26, and verse 21. All right. Now, when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12, with the disciples and the Akim, the brethren, and they did eat. He said, verily, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. All right. And they were exceedingly sorrowful and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, Yahweh Shai, is it I? Verse 23, and he answered and said, He that dippeth his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. And that's pretty much going into, all of, brothers, we out here on the highways and byways. We come together, we fellowship, and so that's likened it to us dipping our hands into the same dish, because we all, on one accord, and we, on the same doctrine, so we all dipping our hands in the same dish. And Yahweh Shai said, 24, the Son of Man goeth as it is written of him, but woe means destruction unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. That goes into anyone that this time that's gonna betray their brother. It had been good for that man if he had not been born. All right. Now I'm finna go into a little more details of what's gonna happen and how, because some brothers are gonna get beguiled when it comes to this truth. All right. And when that Jacob's trouble come, and that famine and pestilence, and that that microchip come, some brothers are gonna forsake their brethren, to make sure their family and their kids, survive in those times. All right. And let's go back to Matthew chapter 10. And start at 16. Behold, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Behold, I send forth a sheep in the midst of the wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. I was looking for that. All right, use this knowledge and this wisdom and understanding. That's being wise as a serpent and being harmless as a dove. Humble. Verse 17, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils. That could be likened to your family members, anyone in your family, or someone that's in the fold with you. And they will scourge you in their synagogues. That's being tortured. Verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake. For the what? For the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles, knowing too much. They're gonna want to know what we know. They're gonna want to know this knowledge and this wisdom and this understanding and with this truth. All right, they want to know. They are going to want to know what's gonna happen, just like in the book of Daniel. All right, when he was brought forth to the Pharaoh to break down that dream. This the same thing is gonna play out in this generation. All right. Verse 19, but when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak. Which means is, you're not going to speak at your own word. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to put that spirit on you to speak his words. For it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak. Verse 20, for it is not yet, for it is not ye that speak, but the spirit, but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. 21, and the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. All right. Verse 22, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. All right. Some men are going to be saved, and some men are going to be martyrs for the truth. All right. That's why I say I'd rather die a martyr for this truth than die the death of a 2/3. Which is those nuclear missiles, that nuclear fire. Verse 23, but when they persecute you in this city, flee into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. All right. So basically, he's telling you, have faith, stay strong. And I have another precept. Where is it? This is okay. Jump down to verse 28. So in those times, when your family members or your brethren give you up, to these red Hebrew Edomites, the so-called white man, our king, our great Lord also said this, and this is Matthew, still in the 10th chapter, in verse 28, and it said, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. All right. So then you have to have fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in order to be saved in these hard times. All right. So like I say, that's why I say I'd rather die a death of a martyr than to die the death of a 2/3. All right. So, I just wanted to do a little small sit down on that. I hope you brother was edified. Until next time I say shalom.